My name is Ademola Adetunji. I'm the Human Resource Manager with Ufitfly. Yeah, my educational background, I attended a primary school, a secondary school, well, a public school for that matter. Then I have my higher national diploma. Then I have to go back, do my BSc. Then I have MBA in finance. And then afterwards, I have other professional certificate in human resource. Actually, it is enormous. When I joined the company, we started with a branch of about 50 staff. But in a space of 2 to 3 years, we have grown from a 50 staff organization to 110 staff organization. So it has not been easy anyway, but I believe in delegation. When you delegate duties to people who are able to manage it for you, it really helps. So it is challenging, but at the same time, very interesting. The human aspect, what I believe so much in having a very good human resource in any organization is adequate training. Personally, this is what I believe I introduced to the company when I joined the company. We have a series of training. Training makes you the best in whatever you are doing. That's number one. We try as much as possible to instill discipline. Discipline in staff. Staff have to be professional in whatever they are doing. When you are representing a company, you are a face of that company. So you must be able to speak, think, and behave that company. Other things we have been able to add are other welfare packages for the organization. The company started from scratch as an indigenous company. So we are trying to follow some international standard. Having a very good package for our staff, having good benefits for our staff, registering with different social insurance for the staff, pension management, HMOs, and the rest. When staff have all these benefits, they will be able to focus and concentrate on whatever they are doing. When they know that, when I'm leaving or as I am working in this organization, I have these and these and these benefits. And the biggest of all is we try as much as possible to come out with a model in which staff do not only depend on salary at Ufitfly. So it's a model that we develop and we come out with, this is how we are going to do it. So in Ufitfly today, a staff does not depend on salary. The model gives equal opportunities to every member of staff, irrespective of the position you are holding. The model gives privilege to every member of staff to earn extra in terms of bonuses and commission. And these bonuses and commission is unlimited. It depends on the extent at which you are able to add value is at the same extent you are able to earn aside the salary. And we have been doing that for about 2 years now, and we are doing fine. One beautiful thing I met at Ufitfly as a culture, and I've been able to build on it, is we don't employ based on certificates. I'm sorry to say that a lot of people carrying certificates around are fraud. In quotes, not everybody. A situation whereby if someone is carrying a SSCE certificate, there are some expectations. You must be able to defend yourself even at the level of what you are carrying. But my experience has shown that a lot of people come with bags of certificates, and when you are trying to measure them up with what they carry, they are unable to meet up. And that is the reason why in Ufitfly today, what we look out for is your ability to deliver, not the number or the volume of certificates you carry. Are you getting what I'm saying? Now, what we look out for is excellence. Excellence. It does not necessarily mean because you have MBA and that is why you must be a manager. No, not in Ufitfly. I tell people that you can join Ufitfly today and in the next 1 week you become a manager. How does that happen? You have a very good idea. You are innovative. Once your idea works, you are not going to put another person to manage that idea. So we look beyond certificate. We look at how smart people are. Deliverables, what you can deliver. A lot. Tourism and destination management, in fact, I wonder how they do it in the 60s and 70s when we don't have computers, when we don't have internet. But these days now, when we talk of tourism, destination management, it means even from this my little office, I must be able to communicate with the whole world. You know, I am taking my clients, we are taking our tourists to Zanzibar in Tanzania. Have I been to Tanzania myself? Maybe no. And I need to take people there. The help of science and technology had really helped us. From my office here, I can do a Zoom meeting with whosoever I'm partnering with. I can ask the person to show me where you want to lodge my people. I can ask the person to show me where you are taking my people to. And at the same time, let's look at the way we do our things. You know, remittance of payment to those people. Science and technology has gone a long way. Like what we are doing now. A lot of people wouldn't have known who Ufitfly is if not for the online presence. So, science and technology, I don't think we can do without it. It is not possible. We can't do without it. Well, education, that is number one. You know, we are in Ibadan. Number one challenge people have about tourism is people used to think it is very expensive. And that is what we have come to do as Ufitfly. You know, as the name implies, you fit fly. You can fly. A lot of people do think that, oh, for me to fly, I will have millions of naira to do that. So that challenge, we have been able to simplify it for people. But the next challenge is that some people actually have this money, but they don't even know what to do with it. They don't even know what they can do with that little money, which is education. You know, tourism is education. Tourism is health. Are you getting what I'm saying? You know, someone who worked from January to December, 5 years, 10 years, you've not really had time to say, oh, let me just go out. Let me go and reboot. Are you getting what I'm saying? Let me go and calm down somewhere. Let me go and see what is happening all over places. You know, some people have never seen anything beyond their immediate environment. So that is what we are trying to do, to let people know what tourism can do. To let them know that you have to move out of where you are and see how it is being done somewhere else. So the major challenge, educating people about it and fund in some other areas. Well, the major challenges are not from our staff. The major challenges are from those that were sent away due to fraudulent acts. You know, the kind of business is such that is vulnerable. You know, today, if you introduce yourself to someone as a travel agent, they look at you twice. Probably due to experiences some people had with some travel agents in the past. So the major challenges we have is the fraudulent people. You know, people that might want to use the name Ufitfly to defraud people. They know Ufitfly has a name, we have a good name, we have done series of stuff with the people, you know. And these days, when you approach people and you tell them you have anybody can do ID card, anybody can print business card and impersonate any of our staff here. Are you getting what I'm saying? So that's the major challenge. Well, thank God for science and technology. Number one thing I believe is I have to be in those offices. At least when we are recruiting for the office, I have to be there. And at the same time, there is need for me to do spot checks on my people, at least to go unannounced to see how things are being run. One thing we have been able to do is all the managers in all these offices, we give them proper and adequate training, and the training is non-stop. Are you getting it? Human management is part of it, even though they are business managers, but as a business manager, you must learn how to manage human resources as well. So we have been able to train them. Then the help of science and technology, I don't need to leave my office before I can talk to any of these staff. As many as our branches, as many as our staff, I remember, I know the name of every member of staff of this organization. I know the name of everyone. So it is easy for me to call any one of them. It is easy for me to track on any one of them. I don't know how I've been able to do that anyways, but I know that every of our branches, I know the number of people that are there, and I know each staff, even though I've not seen some of them before, but I know them by name. And we have a record where we track people's performance. So if I'm going through the record, I will be able to say, oh, this person have not done very well up to expectation. I can easily put a call through to that person. We have our head office in Ibadan here. We have our Lagos office, that is on Toyin Street, Ikeja. We have our Lekki office in Lagos. Aside that, we have our office in Port Harcourt. We have our office in Abuja. We have our office in Ilorin, Oshogbo. We have our office in Ife. We have another office in Alakuko in Lagos. But we have a lot of partners outside Nigeria that are representing Ufitfly. We have thousands of them in the US. I can say that. Thousands of them in the US. They are representing Nigeria. We are doing stuff together with them. As I speak, by next tomorrow, which is 26, some of our people will be joining us on our pilgrimage to Jordan from the US. Are you getting what I'm saying? Some will be joining us from the US, some will be joining us from the UK. We have a lot of partners in Dubai that are representing Ufitfly. Once you meet them, all they carry is Ufitfly.